Hey y'all, welcome back to the Herb Lady. I hope this video is finding you guys well as can be in these fluctuating times that are taking place. I know it's been a while since I've been back on YouTube or on my Instagram. As for you guys that do know, I am a nurse by profession, and this year I returned back to nursing. So my respective career field. Um, I don't know why my words are kind of coming out almost robotic like. But anyway, I really missed you guys. I never forgot about doing the readings. I never forgot about you guys. I really appreciate those of you who have been supporting me and who are hopefully still supporting me. I know I kind of got to start back up with rebuilding again. I kind of had to acclimate to work, and now some changes are happening at work, changing over positions, and I'm excited about these changes. But I also wanted to kind of get back to basics and get back to doing my readings for you guys. So, without further ado, we're going to get into the reading. And this is the reading on earth signs. We're going to be covering Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I hope you guys enjoy this reading. We're going to be going over astrological cards. We got our elemental cards, and then we have our tarot cards. So we're going to pull one card of each. These are going to be about 5 to 10 minutes in length per sign, and we going to get through this. So let's get into it. I'm going to put this right here and this right here because we're going to start with the planet cards. These cards are really awesome for those of you guys who are into astrology and kind of, know some of your basics with astrology, and even for you guys that only know sun sign, it's still really good because you know that our solar system has 9 planets. So, can tell you about the planets, can tell you about what sign you may be dealing with. We're going to start off with Capricorn. I'm going to get a card for Capricorn going. Let me just adjust this because I feel like it keeps wobbling. Let's get a card going for Capricorn. Like for me, I'm kind of into astrology as well. My Saturn is in Capricorn. So I have the planet Saturn in Capricorn, and a lot of people who are like my age and of my generation, around 30 to 33, I believe, have Saturn in Capricorn. So, those of you who are, I believe, like 27 to 29 would have Saturn in Aquarius and may be at the present moment experiencing your Saturn return. So I need one card for Capricorn, one card for Capricorn, one card for Capricorn. Okay, just one and one. Looks like that's what it gave me. Is one. I'm gonna take that one for Taurus, and then this one for Pisces. I mean, not Pisces, Virgo. I just did the water signs, so the water signs, their readings is still on my mind a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna get one card for Capricorn. Oh, okay, that's too many. Just one. One card for Capricorn. Alright. So it looks like it pulled kind of all 3. Usually if, I get 2 or 1 or 2 or 2 or 3 that fall, I'll just take all three of them for each sign. And then we're going to pull the tarot here. All right, that was quick. Okay. And that's for Taurus and Virgo. All right, y'all. So we ready to go. We ready to rock out. So let's get it. Okay. So for Capricorn, you guys got what's called a house card. This card talks about the natal chart wheel. As you can see, like, this is the chart wheel right here, and this talks about all 12 houses that are in the chart. So it's gonna basically tell us which card is affecting Capricorn right now. From what I see, it is your second house, which is also quite appropriate for Capricorn because right now you guys have Venus transiting through your second. No. Sorry, I misquoted. That's another sign, actually. That's Virgo has it through their second house. So for you guys right now, it's asking you to take a look at your second house. The second house is typically ruled by Taurus. So you guys could be, being affected by a Taurus, or you could be seeing your finances being affected, because this house does resemble your assets, finances, and things that you value. And then there's a lot of, once again, the green energy, that heart chakra energy. And, for some people, their money is very much tied up in their emotions. If the money ain't right, the emotions ain't right. And that's what I'm getting the feeling of for some of you guys. Money may be excellent, therefore emotionally you're feeling more stable. Otherwise, money may not be so right now, and your emotions may not be so stable. You may be in a position where you're unable to work and make money, or you may be in a position of flux where money isn't necessarily the most stable right now. But what I get the feeling of is that that's some of you. For the greater majority of you guys, your second house, you're seeing great returns on your second house right now. You're seeing a big influx of money with this, with Virgo, Virgo season. So for the element that you guys got is connection, the biome. This is earth element. This is showing that everything is interconnected. Some of you guys may be like businessmen or traveling businessmen. Some of you guys may work in corporations. What I can't help but to notice is, like right up in here is kind of like that cloudy atmosphere. So some of you guys may be in a place where there could be quite a bit of like pollution, poor air quality. For some of you guys that are out there in California, where I know the fires have been pretty prominent, or even on the East Coast, where I believe a tornado just hit, take care of yourself and, do the best that you can to help in the cleanup process, because our mother, the earth, really needs it. She really needs people like us who are very mindful of her healing process. So, Capricorn, you may, your assets may be affected by what's going on with changes in nature. Your assets may be affected by international changes, because this is international energy that I'm getting. So a lot of you guys, the big focus is on assets right now. It's on money. You have the number 44, and as we know what 4 is the grounding and stabilizing number. So as I said, money is what keeps some people feeling grounded and stabilized. Money is stability for the vast majority of us, and you may be in a place where things are just starting to come to fruition and stabilize a little bit, and you can finally just take that breather. Or you may be focusing on building your stability, or things have been a little bit rocky lately. So from what I see, Okay, so for some of you guys with the Five of Swords here, what I'm seeing is that you may have walked away from something that was creating instability in your life. Um, or you may be that person standing there with the gains who thinks that you've won because the other competition has walked away. But always be cautious because that's just temporary. Usually in Five of Swords, when they walk away, it's to go and rest and gain reprieve before they come back for round two. It's always just a temporary victory. Always keep that in mind, Capricorn, if you are the one here who's standing in your victory because the other parties have walked away. And if you're the one walking away, Capricorn, I feel like you're walking away towards your peace, because this is the mental fight. It's the fight that happened, but now you're just saying, fuck it, this isn't even worth fighting over. I got other shit to focus on, like my prosperity. So, if that's you and you're the party that's walking away, good for you. I know it's hard to kind of like back off, especially with you being a cardinal sign, to be like, yeah, I'm gonna walk away from this fight because this isn't even worth it. It can be difficult. It can be a blow to the pride and to the ego, but at the same time, this is probably what's best for you and in your best interest, and is probably what warrants your stability in the second house here. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to sorry guys, I'm fixing my table. Let's go ahead and move on to Taurus and see what's going on in the world of Taurus. Once again, Taurus, you guys also got a house card like Capricorn. So we're going to see what house it's affecting you guys. And it looks like the 12th house. So your 12th house is being activated, and this is the house of things that are hidden. This is the house of the collective subconscious. This is the house that's ruled by Pisces. You could possibly be dealing with the Pisces. It's a possibility. This is also the house of institutions, prisons, hospitals, any place that requires solitary confinement so that you're forced to sit down and reflect. You may be in a place where you're either coming out of the solitary confinement and in reflection, or you're going into a place of reflection. So I'm gonna read this card to you guys, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. So for the 12th house, it says, this is the area of your life that is overwhelming. You yield to a greater cause or power. So, that subconscious area, that area that requires us to reflect and really dive deep. Subconsciously you could be under a lot of pressure and maybe not be quite realizing it, Taurus. So, you're in a place where you're required to really sit down and be still and pay attention to yourself so that you can pull back, and kind of get a grip over that overwhelming energy. Okay? So let's see what your elemental card is. You guys have clarity. Mountain. I feel like I know where this is leading. Like, you guys really need to climb the mountain of your subconscious, the mountain in your subconscious. Whatever is that mountain is made of, you're looking at a big ass mountain that you have to climb in order to get to the top and find clarity. And that's, it sounds hard, but really it is the process of being able to just sit down and be still and let the universe show you that it's backing you up. Let the universe prove to you that you're not alone in your endeavor. Let the universe help you while you really figure you out. Okay, while you really address the things that are on your subconscious that is overwhelming you. Allow life and the universe and your ancestors and God, whatever your source of belief is, to do what it does to prove to you that you are vastly supported, Taurus, while you face your 12th house, while you face your subconscious, you know, for, yeah. So I feel like that's a vital message right there. And then you guys have Seven of Wands. You know, this is really like the card of the defensive, being on the defense. You know, I feel like this is, you know, she's constantly defending her position, but defending her in, and you have to ask yourself, what position are you working to defend so hard? Like, what are you trying to defend so hard? And is it worth going this hard to keep defending it, especially if it's causing your subconscious a lot of unrest, you know? So that's really the question for you, Taurus. It's really, you know, what kind of work are you investing in? Because just as much work as she's spending in defending her position, she could be spending and being in a meditative state to understand herself and to understand this position that she's in and whether it's even worth defending it. So, you know, that's the message for Taurus. All right, so Virgo. Virgo, if you've been listening to Capricorn and Taurus, you kind of know the routine at this point. You guys also got a house card. So this is an area of life that is being affected for you all as well. And for Virgo, the house card, once again, you know, the chart, your natal chart is divided into 12 houses for each of the 12 astrological signs. And, you know, the house card basically says what area of life right now the new moon is affecting you in. So, you know, Capricorn and Taurus Capricorn got the second house, Taurus got the 12th, and you guys got the 8th. And, you know, Virgo, you guys are kind of like at a opposite axiom of Capricorn. Like Capricorn got the second house, which is the house opposite from the 8th house. The second house speaks to a person's assets. The 8th house speaks to shared assets. So we're looking at group funds, group assets, not kind of the group, but between, if you're in a marriage, it's the assets between you and your partner. If you're in a joint living situation, it's the assets between you and that person. So right now, with the new moon transiting on in the area that's affecting your 8th house, or the new moon is signifying 8th house themes, which is transformation. It's a transformational area of your life that is about shared resources and intense emotions. So Virgo, you guys could be experiencing very intense emotions behind either a gain or loss of shared resources. You know, or you could be undergoing personal transformation in how you view shared resources. So, and which is causing a lot of intense emotions that have to be sifted and worked through. Okay, so your elemental card is speed. Okay, so if y'all got some assets coming towards you, or you know that you're gonna owe on some assets, this is gonna happen very quickly. So for Virgo, if you guys got money coming towards you, it's gonna come very, very quickly. If you know you owe money, you're gonna be called on to pay very quickly. So this, and if you're undergoing transformation and you're working through intense emotions, you're gonna be able to work through it quicker than you expected. Okay? So you guys definitely have speed on your side, and I feel like if you take this opportunity to work with this new moon, you'll watch how that speed manifests, how that speed works with you, how the element of speed, you will literally quantum leap through these changes that you're trying to make on your life. If you are trying to make changes for the better, if you're trying to uplift yourself, if you're trying to work through some deep, intense emotions, work with this new moon and watch how this new moon assists and aids you quickly, because you have a new moon conjunct either your sun, moon, or ascendant. So it's hitting your big three. And this new moon is saying, you know, come on, you want to do some work? Okay, I'm Virgo. Hi, my name is Virgo. Virgo new moon. I'm about to help you work through this real quick, and you better make sure that this is what you're ready for, because we about to move real quick up in here, okay? Because you got justice. Your just due is here. It's here. It's coming for you. Justice is coming for you, whether you doing right or you're doing wrong. If you know you out there doing some shit you're not supposed to be doing, your just due is here for you. I'm not going to say it's coming. It's already here because it's already been set in motion. If you know that you've been doing right and you have good karma coming your way for all the work that you've been putting in, it's here. It's here and it's arrived very quickly, Virgo. You know, like, I feel like this is something that's going to, we're looking at changes within the next month or two. You're going to see a lot of changes take place in your life, which is freaking awesome. So, you know, Virgo, you guys have a lot of pretty awesome shit to look forward to. And you have to be ready. You have to be ready, because these awesome things that are coming, they're going to transform you. They're going to transform you emotionally. There's going to be a lot of deep emotional transformation, because with the amount of changes that are taking place, just hang on, just hold on, because everything will balance out. Because in the Justice card here, he holds the scales. Everything balances out, you know, and the sword of truth pierces through everything. So the truth is always revealed, and the scales are always balanced all the time, okay? Because the Ten of Cups is here for all of y'all. All of y'all got the Ten of Cups. Taurus, stop defending your position so heavily. Stop being so defensive. You know, let go of the defensiveness, and then literally watch how it eases your subconscious and you're able to experience emotional bliss. Okay? With Capricorn, you know, if you walking away from some bullshit, and you'll watch how your second house, your personal assets, fluctuate in a positive way. If you're the one who is the source of the bullshit and another party is walking away from you, you're also going to watch how your personal assets fluctuate, either positively or negatively, because we all know how that works. But even if you have an influx, and you know that you're the source of bullshit, remember that karma always comes back around, okay? So, you know, for all of y'all, there is a sense of emotional bliss and joy to be gained out of this. All right, Earth signs, that's y'all reading. Take care of yourselves, mind your business, drink your water, exercise, go for walks, enjoy this crisp fall weather. Well, at least we already have it up here in Minnesota. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.